We in there. We in there. That's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. TMR family, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. To all the new family members, welcome. And to all the new viewers, this is the Male Review. I go by AG, and I'm here to be your friend, your brother, and your comrade. Get it together. I go by AG, and I'm here to be your friend, your brother, and your comrade on this journey of fragrances. Walking alongside you as we explore our olfactory sense through niche, designer, Middle Eastern, and clone fragrances. And today, guys, first and foremost, I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Myself being one, I appreciate you. We appreciate us. I had to put on one of my old Father's Day shirts my babies got me. The coolest pop. So yeah, I save all of that stuff, man. All my old t-shirts and little knickknacks and so on and so forth. I got a little heart back there. I got a bunch of other stuff, man. I just hang on to all of it. I'm definitely had a very good Father's Day. I got some pretty nice gifts. Really, the main gift was just being with my family, seeing my kids run around, having a good time. My wife, my family, it was a good time, man. It was a really good time. Ate good, caught a good nap in, so hey, good time. But a lot of times as dads, we sacrifice a lot. We put a lot of people before ourselves, our families, our community, so on and so forth. And we neglect ourselves a good bit. And one of the things that we really do neglect is our skincare, right? It's the biggest organ on your body. And today's product is going to be talking about skincare and taking care of your skin. And we are talking about some body butter coming from the house of Crowned Skin. This is Crowned Skin. You've probably seen them before. I remember coming across this product some years ago. I think it was a couple years, maybe 2 years. Has it been 2 years? I can't remember. But I was just like, oh, cool. So I ended up adding them on Instagram. And I remember seeing the ads and stuff like that come up, and I just hadn't tried it. My mother actually got some of this for myself and my brother. She finds a sale or finds something that, looks cool, she's gonna buy it. You know what I mean? So, I'm getting calls all the time, but hey, I got you something. So she got me some of this. This is Crowned Skin body butter. I have the Monarch, and then I also have King. This is King, and they are scented body butters that you can get. Now there's 4 scents that they sell. You have King, you have Monarch, you have Prince, and then you have Reign, R-E-I-G-N. Now I also want to go ahead and say this is not a sponsored video. I have no agreements or anything like that with Crowned Skin or any affiliates or anything else like this. This was bought for me. It was a gift for me, but it did not come from them. This is just my honest review on it. I just like to share good products with you guys, to let you know, is it worth getting or not, so on and so forth. So that's all we're doing here with this today. This is not an ad or anything like that, but this is fragrance body butter infused with pheromones to attract.
See, I'm attracted to you, and you're attracted to me.
So I can't really speak to the pheromones part. I've worn this a few times. I gotta wear it some more, but it takes time to put on. A lot of times in the morning I'm rushing to get out to go to work, so I don't really have the time to just put it on. I do need to try it out a little bit more to see how it works. But married man, gotta be careful with that. But yeah, it does have pheromones in it. So you have different scents. Like I said, 4 different scents. This is Monarch and King. Me myself personally, I am a little more prone to Monarch than King, but I do like King. It is nice. So let's go ahead and talk about what this stuff is. What is body butter? You can think of body butter kind of like a thicker version of lotion. So lotion is a little more liquid. Body butter does the same thing, but better. And also the consistency of it is more like butter. So you're gonna see that in a minute when I crack the top on this. But this is Monarch. Monarch is warm and spicy with nutmeg, white musk, cedarwood, basil, grapefruit, and lemon. And then we have King. King is warm and sensual with notes of sandalwood, amber musk, amber musk, leather, bourbon, and pine. These are 5-ounce containers, 150 ml. Really simple ingredients. They got shea butter, mango butter, jojoba oil, pheromone molecules, and a fragrance blend. And just tell you to apply a small amount to clean, dry skin, massage gently until fully absorbed. Use daily for soft, moisturized skin with a lasting fragrance. Now, the fragrance on these things, guys, that's the reason why we're talking about this. We talk about fragrances on this channel. The fragrances on these are nice and they are strong. It almost comes off like having a fragrance on a cologne or something like that. So why it's amazing. The Crown Skin Monarch Body Butter infuses high performance ingredients to address all signs of dryness, aging, and hyperpigmentation. The moisturizing power of organic shea butter, jojoba oil, and mango butter making the perfect crown for your skin. The captivating elements of pheromone molecules and notes of nutmeg, white musk, cedarwood, basil, grapefruit, and lemon. No better way to groom an almighty ruler. And they have their website. You can go to www.crownskin.com. So before I, go putting this stuff on, I want to just finish my talking points, and then we're going to actually put some of this on, show you how to apply it, and show you, and then kind of talk about what I think about it. Now you can get this stuff from their website, but you can also get it. I just saw a notification the other day, and I actually went and checked it out. They do have it on Amazon. They are selling on Amazon now. Now, price wise for this stuff, a little bit higher than what you're gonna pay for lotion. So I guess really depends on the lotion, but with the lotion sometimes you're paying a couple bucks. Now this one is a little bit higher. On Amazon they have all fragrances on there. They're coming in at $36.99. Now what I will say is that a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. Plus what you're getting fragrance with pheromones within it, so on and so forth. Like I said, can't really speak to the pheromone thing. Is it more of a gimmicky thing? I don't know. There were fragrances back some years back. It was a trend with putting pheromones in fragrances. I had one that my dad got me, and I actually liked the fragrance. It was tough. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, these are coming in at $36.99. They also have bundles. I was looking at some where it's like bundling Monarch, King, and Rain, I think, for like $86 or something like that. So it's a little bit higher, but this stuff goes a long way, and it's gonna take you a while to kind of get through this whole thing. And so I'll show you how much, and I've used this maybe twice on my skin, and I normally put it just all over my whole body getting out the shower, and it lasts a pretty long time. So let's go ahead and crack this open. So now what I do like about it, after you take the lid off, you do have a little cardboard back here. You have this plastic cover over the top. Now I like that. Now, just like butter, you don't want the stuff to get too hot, because it will start to melt, just like butter. So I do like the fact that they have this cap though, just in case if you were traveling or something like that, and let's just say it did warm up a little bit, you kind of have this protective barrier here before you get to the threads here and you leak stuff out all over your clothes or your luggage or whatever. I do like that. Very nice touch with that. Shout out to them for that. That is cool. So let's go ahead, and we've got this little tab. Pull this up. There you see, it's kind of the consistency of butter. Kind of looks like butter sitting in there. As you see, mine melted a little bit and kind of all went a different way, so on and so forth. So I've used a little bit of this stuff, man, but it smells so good. Oh man, this stuff is great. I love Monarch. This is amazing. I believe the notes on Rain, it's gonna be great as well. But let's go ahead and get some of this on, see how it goes on. I do have my silicone ring on, so I'm gonna take this off. So what you do is just basically take a little scoop of this stuff, and then make sure that you guys see kind of, maybe you can, how this stuff actually pulls up. So as you can see, it looks like butter. It looks like I just dug my finger in butter. We're gonna take this, put it in the palm of our hand. As you can already see, it's starting to, the oils and stuff are starting to come off of it already. And we're just gonna take and rub it. And boom, just that quick. That is where we are. So we're gonna take this, put it. Man, that smells so good. So now I'm gonna take a little bit. Now you know I'm baldy, so you see I got a little bit of sheen already. But when I'm freshly shaven, yeah, it's shiny. Now what I will say about this is you can see my hand does come off slightly oily, a little bit more than slightly probably. This stuff will leave myself personally a little oily. I will have to wipe this down. Maybe you won't get the same thing. I just want to kind of show you how this works on me. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of this. Go rub this in. I said, guys, a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. So even though it costs a little bit more, you're not using quite as much of it, and you're getting something that has a very nice, strong fragrance to it that you can use to layer, and your top fragrance is gonna last a lot longer because it's sitting on top of this one. Sorry if you guys couldn't hear me, and I'm away from the mic, but yeah, man. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid back on this, and that's pretty much how you apply the body butter to your skin. Now I'll let you guys look at. Now my arms and stuff look fine. I don't look too oily or anything like that on my arms. My hands, the palm of my hands, of course, that's, you know, where I was doing the most work. So they are a little oily, but the rest of me isn't as bad. Now my head does get a little oily, as you can see, probably more so in my face. I do get a little oily there, probably on my neck as well. So what you could just continue to rub this and just continue to rub it and try to rub it till it rubs in to your skin. We'll give it enough time where it's gonna rub itself in eventually. Now what I have done with this, especially if I'm needing to go somewhere or something, I will take a rag, kind of wipe my hands with it just a little bit. And I'm not trying to wipe the stuff off, so I'm not gonna wipe too hard, but I'm gonna wipe just a little bit. And as you can see, you know, just a little bit of wiping. I'm not completely just shiny and sheeny anymore. So you can do that, and you're not taking it off. You still smell amazing. Your skin is still great. You're not ashy or anything else like that. You done knocked the ash off. So this is some great stuff to get, man. And my skin just feels great after the fact, you know, especially even after this stuff starts to soak in a little bit and absorb into your skin a little bit. You just feel amazing. Your skin feels great. It feels soft, feels supple, and you know what I mean. You want good skin, right? It's no need having fragrance, this, that, and the other. And you're going out, and you're ashy, and your skin's tight, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Get you something that's invest in yourself, invest in your skin. It's the biggest organ that's on your body. Invest in it. Don't just put fragrance on top of it. Make sure that you're taking care of what's there, even just like having a beard. I've had to do more stuff with my beard as lately, as like I said, I'm letting it grow back in. But what I had to learn was to continue to take care of the skin underneath your beard. If you don't, the beard doesn't grow as well. It doesn't grow as fast. It's not as healthy looking. That's the root. That's where your hair is growing from. If you don't take care of the skin that's below that, then what's the point in having all this out here? So what's the point in having these fragrances and these nice clothes and stuff like that if your skin just looks terrible? You know what I mean? So this is a good product. Just wanted to come on here and let you guys know about it, let you guys know my thoughts. And I am going to come back whenever I get the other two. I want to come back and do that again. Now, performance on the scent, I will say this has lasted on me for hours. It'll probably last just as long. If you do layer it with a fragrance, it's going to last just as long as your fragrance, if not longer, potentially. But yeah, this stuff is amazing. Now, let's see. Okay, so this is a little bit brighter. I have not tried this blend out yet. This is a little bit brighter than Monarch. This is Valentino Uomo, Born in Roma, Yellow Dream. And Yellow Dream is known for having a gingerbread note that's within this. And this just smells it's a little bit brighter than Monarch, but yeah, I'm gonna try them out. Oh yeah, we in there. That's actually kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Yeah. Yeah, I like this stuff, man. So from the house of, well, from the house of Crown Skin, we got Crown Skin body butter. We have Monarch and King, and cannot wait to get my hands on Prince and also Rain. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you did get something out of this video, make sure that you guys like. Make sure you also comment on the video. Let me know, have you tried these yet? What are your thoughts on them? Are they a little too oily for you, or do they soak in perfect on you? Is it a skin thing? Is it me? You know, like, which is not an issue. I'm perfectly fine with it. Y'all saw what I did. It didn't take much. I'm perfectly fine with that. But what are your thoughts on this? Have you tried it? What scents have you tried, and which one is your favorite? Which one is your favorite? So let me know down in the comments. Also, make sure that you guys consider subscribing, become a part of the family. And if you do, make sure that you tap the bell notification, that way you get notified every single time that I post. You know what I mean? We don't get lost in the sauce, you know? But also remember, if you know anybody who would benefit from this information and will want to become a part of this family, make sure that you share the video with them. That's how we get this channel out there, and that's how we grow. We got to share. And that's going to do it for today, guys. I do appreciate you guys for tuning in and sticking around this far. This is the Mail Review. I go by AG, and remember to always stay distinctively unique.